Good morning. We're a little behind today. This morning I slept till a little later than normal, so we're doing a quickie coffee. So yesterday was day one, and it was rough, obviously. I'm trying to think of topics for the day, and while the coffee's doing its thing, I want to do different stuff. So, not just my typical marketing top tips and so forth. So, keto. I've been eating keto since like October. I hit right at 220 pounds, and that's a lot for me. And actually I hit 220 mid last year, and the doctor put me on a 1700 calorie diet, and I did that, and that was terrible. At 700 calories you can't eat shit. I did that for a quarter maybe. Lost like 2 pounds. Just no results whatsoever. Long story short, my buddy Ethan has been doing keto for a long time, and him and his wife. So I tried that out. Went full tilt. Didn't have the keto flu or nothing like people claim to have or whatever. The biggest problem with it was getting the fat intake. But right now, I slacked off in December. I went down to like 192, 193-ish. So I dropped a good bit of weight in like 2 months. I started tapering off a little bit, kind of testing the water, see, how strict, because I was really strict. Like, I didn't cheat. I was super, super low on carbs. I was doing all the stuff at night. I would do 36-hour fast. I was really, really after it. So then I started experimenting with how relaxed can I get with this. And I got pretty relaxed about toward the end of January and like right now. And about halfway relaxed was okay. If I was out in public, I'd do a burger or something like that, but still lay off French fries and so forth. But now I got a little too laxed. I'm back up to like 196. So start keto back again strict this afternoon. So I found a few tools that made this easy. So I use stevia in my coffee and heavy cream. Come on, beastie. I'm gonna go sit outside for a minute. Sun's shining right in my face, but I don't really care. So anyways, there's a carb manager app. I'll put that in the description. That basically you can go through there and plug in, I want this recipe for this day, this recipe for this day, this recipe for this day, and so forth. And some of them will have pretty good recipes. I haven't tried any of them yet, but we are this afternoon. And then it spits you out a grocery list, which is pretty cool in itself. So what I did was I loaded Alright, so the sun was in my eyes. So what I did was I pulled up the Carb Manager app that had my grocery list created, and then I pulled up Walmart.com, which I think everywhere has the pickup now, but the one I have here in Shelby does have pickup. So I just transferred everything over from this screen to this screen. That took 10 minutes maybe. it was actually pretty convenient too because, well, I mean, I was sitting on my ass, at my desk. Plus, I usually spend $250, $280 when we go to the grocery store. I got a full week of meals, and nice meals. Nothing, like. I'll talk about that in a minute too. But I went out of my wheelhouse as far as the type of stuff I was getting, and $117. I got a whole week of food for less than half what I normally do, because I'm not in Walmart walking around going, "Oh, I need this, I need this, I need this." So yeah, I'll put all the links to that in the description, but it's definitely something worth looking into if you are keto. And I've had some. My mom has had issue with getting keto to do something for her, or work, lose weight, so forth. But the fat intake is, and I'm no fitness professional or fucking at all. I know from what I've researched and my experience over the past, 3 or 4 months. But it's all about the fat intake. So I've noticed that if I can keep my fat intake around the 70-75% mark, everything works way, way faster. But eating food, you can't get there really. Not, or for me, well, I skip breakfast most days. So I lose out on the sausage and eggs, which are a lot of fat in those. But then I supplement it with coffee, keto coffee. So a tablespoon of coconut oil or MCT oil, and then the recipe calls for a tablespoon of butter. I cut that in half just because it's a little bit too rich. So yeah, so I watch my macros, and when I was really, really on it, I watch them every day. And again, I've been slack on that, as you can see. But I'd watch my macros throughout the day, and as I'd be at 67% or whatever, I'd have a keto coffee or two. And so I'm starting the day off a little behind. Usually try to get up around 6:30. It is currently 8:30, and I'll have a fuller than normal day today. We've got a bunch of collateral to finish for a show. Picked up 2 new clients yesterday, so we're not starting their projects until later in the month, but I still got to get some prep for their stuff done. So yeah, it's I'm a tad behind the curve, so I'm not going to have time to edit any of this morning. It'll probably be after bed, so it'll be much later than I uploaded the one last night. I'm looking at different camera options. Cody told me to look at a Lumix G7. Looked at that. Also saw some feedback on a G85. But I have a Pixel 3, and of the available options, the Pixel 3 is actually a good option apparently. So until I get to see how this is going to go a little further, I'm probably going to rock this before I spend $700-800 on another camera, because I actually may go ahead and grab the GoPro Hero Session. It's like this little bitty bastard about yay big. I think it could be cool, and it's $100. I mean, so there's that. All right, I'm gonna get to work, guys. So it's lunchtime.
Yeah, and I got my food. Yum.
Ordered some Easy Lunch, or some wings, etc. from Easy Lunch Shelby.
I'll talk to But I got a hamburger and some french fries, and I got rents for my french fries, and my daddy got some too. But him is his dad, but him got rents too, guys. Who's not playing yet? No.
So, it's 15 after 8. I'm going to wrap this up. The video is edited now. Got to get the tiny human to bed. Thank you for watching. She don't want to go to bed. But I'm going to go play some Xbox. It's been a long day. Now she's excited. Y'all have a good night. See y'all tomorrow.